Do you guys want more free Dallas Cowboys videos? If so, you have come to the right spot. News, rumors, the mailbag we're about to get into, live watch parties, post-game reaction, tons of off-season coverage. This is your one-stop shop for everything on America's team. And it's all free. All you have to do is subscribe right now. All right, our first mailbag question from Schultz, bunch of numbers. If the Cardinals play how they did today, I think we can beat them. If they play like they did at the beginning of the year, we're losing. On has the family. First up, family's doing great. Thanks for asking. If the Cowboys play like they did at the beginning of the year, they can beat Arizona. Arizona, and this is referring to them getting blown out by the Lions. Every team has done this, guys. Every team in the NFL has laid at least one egg. Arizona should beat the Lions 30-20, not lose 30-12. Like, that was a bad showing by Arizona. Maybe they missnuked that much. Maybe it was just a bad game like Dallas had at points this year. This is how the playoffs are going to be. If a team gets hot, whether it is right now or later on in December in the regular season, they're going to have a real chance to do some big-time damage. From Diggs' season, this offseason, if Gallup leaves, should we draft a wide receiver in the second round or try to find a free agent to fill the role for Gallup so we don't waste a pick on one? I wouldn't consider drafting a receiver really wasting a pick necessarily. Depends on what free agents are out there. It's going to be a good wide receiver class this year. Again, if you can find a good receiver that's cheap, that does carry value for you at the position. And I think you're looking for a cheap free agent or cheap draft pick. Kind of think I'd look more towards the draft pick in the event you lose Michael Gallup. Speaking of Gallup, what do you guys want to do with him? Type K for keep him or type L for, lose him. Now, you can keep him if you want to. That doesn't mean they're going to. They will be creative if they try to, but they will make this business decision that they don't have to make because they want to be the Saints and get risky down the cap. I'd be more aggressive. What do you guys think, K or L? From Bossman Fat, does Dak look the same after the Giants game, or does it look like the Dak from the first 5 to 6 weeks? I think neither. I think he was better than he was against Washington, and a little bit better than he was against the Saints, especially that second half. Those two second halves, he was bad. It's the second half that's killed Dak the past 2 games. Now, first 5 to 6 weeks, the answer is no. He is not as good as he was at that point. I still think he has got a lot of room to get better at. Again, there's some weird stuff going on. Dak's got to play better. It's not just him. As I keep saying, it's the offense. It's the receiving core. It's the O-line, the play calling. Dak, the ground game. It's not just one thing. If it were just one thing, it'd be fixed by now. It's the whole friggin' unit. So he's not back yet, but I thought he was better than he was, especially in the second half against Washington and the Saints. So grade Dak this year for me. You can be mean if you want. It's all good. Freedom and whatnot. A, B, C, D, or F. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So, if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and type your responses. From BNG, right up the middle, lost 2 yards, 52, block, went to the second level, leaving the DT free, and Paul ran into his chest. Not how good running teams draw it up. So, if your guard is quickly working to the second level, and I have not watched the All-22, I will look at it, try and figure it out. You're right, there should not be an unblocked guy, right? Normally, that means there is somebody who is supposed to take that guy so the guard gets to the second level. Now, that's either your tackle or your center. I don't know which one. You're right, that is not how good teams draw it up. I'll say this, though. The ground game was better against the Giants, the best it's been in several weeks from a consistency, efficiency standpoint, and I think the reinsertion of Connor Williams back into the left guard role was a very big factor in that situation. From TJ the GOAT 21, can we win the Super Bowl? If the offense gets back and the defense keeps this up, yes, they can. Will that happen? I don't know. Hope so. I'd probably cry, but I have to see the offense get back before I can just go over my skis and believe it fully all the way. Cowboys gear alerts for you guys. Jerseys as low as $90. Not all, just some. There's a wide variety available with our friends over at Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Cowboys jersey. There's also a ton of gear on sale up to 70% off. Chatsports.com/Cowboys takes you right in to all the items on sale. A full list, a full rundown over at Fanatics. Both of these links, chatsports.com/Cowboys jersey and chatsports.com/Cowboys, will be in the comment section and in the description. From Liddell Barker, this was a couple questions about the running back situation, by the way, and this is one of them. What about Peterson wanting to come to Dallas? I assume it's meant Adrian Peterson, not like Patrick Peterson. I assume it was Adrian. Who cares? I hate to be too mean, but like, we can look at what Adrian Peterson has done this year, right? He's washed, guys. He's had 38 carries for 98 yards. He's cooked. He can score from the one. He's washed. Hard pass, I'm sorry. From Brandon J. Maybe alone in this, but why don't we look at Todd Gurley as an option? Obviously, he isn't what he was, but he has to be better than Clement and Smith, right? So, I don't know if he is for starters. Todd Gurley last year was about as good as Adrian Peterson currently. He couldn't run. His knees, guys, are shot. He has taken such a beating over the years. His body has truly begun to fail him. And that's just the reality of the situation. So I don't trust him there. And there's this. Your number 3 back is special teams. Gurley, Peterson, they're not playing special teams. Just not going to happen. So it doesn't really help you at all from that perspective. Now, Pollard looks back, so I think in general the running back conversations are kind of cooled off at this point. But do you want Dallas to sign another back? Now, if both Zeke and Pollard go down, we can revisit this whole conversation. Currently, I think fine. Let me know what you guys think. Y for yes or N for no? All right, from Jelly Goated, do we make a blockbuster trade to Buffalo? Zeke and Tyron for Micah, Trey White, Trey Edmonds, a first and a second. The Bills block your number and never allow you to call again. The Bills are giving up like the 2 of the 3 or 3 of the 4 most valuable assets there. No one's trading for Zeke. Now, you could maybe trade Tyron Smith, but teams might go, why are you trading him? Is he hurt? We don't trust you. Like, Trey White and Edmonds and Micah Hyde, a first and a second? Nah, man. The Bills ain't doing that. Not a chance in hell. Not even for a first and a second plus Zeke and Tyron. Just no way. Just no way. Now, if you have more questions we didn't get to, it's okay. I've got you covered on Twitter. Hit me up at WhatGoingDowney for any and all questions you guys have here around the Dallas Cowboys. From Otis Highsmith, the offense was a lot better today, but we need to score a touchdown when we get toward the end zone. The defense was awesome again. If they put it together on both ends, the Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl. I think you're right. Now, I got to see it, though. I got to see it. If the Cowboys' offense from the beginning of the year and the current defense gets together and they play together like that, there's no one that can beat them. If they play their A game, they can beat any team. But we haven't seen their A game as a unit in quite a while. If you want more Cowboys videos, again, folks, please subscribe to the Dallas Cowboys Report. Help me feed my family by subbing right now.